So guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob Connor, Uncle Bob Connor here with another video, and today we're going to be doing the ranking of the Critters movie DVD collection, and obviously the franchise Critters consists of 5 films, and it's one of my favourite horrors franchises. I just love it. I think it's just cool and funny, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I remember seeing the first one when I was younger, and I really liked it. I'm not sure if I stayed up late years and years ago when I was younger to watch it. Not too sure, or whether it's on at normal time. But I remember enjoying it anyway. It's quite fun. Yeah, so obviously there's 5 films that they made so far. I'm not sure if they're going to make any more. Hopefully there will be, but there's 5 films. Yeah, I just really like the character of the critter. So funny and cool and quite cute actually, in a way, in a weird way. Because obviously it's a vicious little thing, but yeah, I quite like them, and to be honest, I don't really like them. Seeing them get hurt or shot. To be honest, I really like the little guys, even though they're vicious, but I quite like them. So let's do what is obviously from the ranking of worst to best, and obviously it's got to be, I think, the more recent one. I was quite excited when they done another one quite recently, 2019. Yeah, and I was quite excited. I thought, oh cool, a new Critters film. So I actually didn't know anything about this until I saw it in the shop, and then I thought, oh, I'm definitely getting that. So, I didn't hesitate. Thought, oh wow, Critters film, right, getting it straight away. So there was no hesitation or thinking about it. It was coming home with me, and yeah, so obviously when I got it, really excited, wanted to watch it straight away. So obviously, Critters back, and obviously stars Dee Wallace, obviously, who's the legend character from the original one. Obviously she played the mother, and then she makes an appearance, and obviously it's like little young kids that are like upcoming actors. They're not really, I don't think many of them are well known for much. I don't think I've seen them in much, to be honest. So they're the main cast of kids, and then she just comes in later on. It's like the badass, not assassin, but she's the one hunter that's hunting the critters. Comes in it, but yeah, being the worst because obviously it's not as good as the others. And I mean, I mean, I still like it. It's quite fun all the way through and enjoyable. But yeah, it's not as good as the others, and I don't think special effects and the strength of it being good as the couple of the others, the early ones, is there, and yeah, it's quite weak. In terms of cast, apart from Dee Wallace, it's quite weak cast. But it's just to say, it's still fun and enjoyable. Now we go on to can't do these individually because it's all in one box. It's one box set, so all the DVDs are packed together. So we'll go through, obviously, the 1 to 4 box set at the back. Now we'll start, because that's 5th. In 4th place, going down, is going to be Critters 2. Now, reason being is I do like it, and I think it's quite good and fun, enjoyable, and a lot of cool moments. And I do get the nostalgia from it because it's like one of the older ones. but I don't think it's as good when I sum it up with the others. You know, 1, 3, and 4. Don't think it's as strong as them. And I think some of the special effects, the way the critters, and especially the eggs, don't look very good. Um, yeah, and I don't think it's as strong uh, as the others. Yeah, the critters and the eggs look a bit weak, and I don't think it's as scary or as serious as the others. It's a bit more comical and funny, which is not a bad thing, but it's not as serious. But it's, as I say, it's still fun and enjoyable. Uh, I still like it anyway. But yeah, I think it's still weaker than the others. Uh, but I mean, I like the story. Um, but I think it just seems it's slightly weaker, especially than the original. It's more comedy. It's not as serious. It's a bit sort of jokey. I don't think the critters look as strong as they do in a couple of the others. They look a bit weak, and the special effects are not great. Yeah, I'm not sure about the acting. The acting is not that great either, but yeah, it's all right. So now this was where I sort of don't know whether to put 3 or 4 next because they're both pretty good. Um, I think, to be fair, I think I'm gonna have to go with 3 next, actually, because now I like it. Obviously, I like all of them, but I like 3, and I think I do enjoy it every time I watch it, and it's good all the way through, and loads of good moments, and I like the critters in it. But well, it was going to be between 3 and 4 next anyway, because it wasn't going to be 1. Uh, so yeah, I think it's going to go 3 next, but it's close between 3 and 4. But I think 3 because um, I think it takes quite a while for much to happen, develop. I know one of the characters gets killed, but then it sort of takes a while for anything to happen, and then there's a few bits that happen, but then it ends up in the loft. But yeah, I think but it was going to be between 3 and 4. I think it's still pretty strong and pretty good all the way through. But yeah, it was going to be between 3 and 4. It's not as good as the first. I don't think it is as good as the fourth, but it's quite close. Um, yeah, but it's quite close, but it's not as good as the original. But then anyway, let's go to fourth. In second place is Critters 4. It's quite good all the way through. Well, quite good, I'll say that. It's really good all the way through. It's quite strong. I think it's quite good time. It's quite a bit longer than a lot of the other Critters films. It's got good time, and it is really good all the way through. To be honest, I enjoy it every time I watch it. It's got loads of good moments. It's really good, and the cast is really good. Obviously, it's got Brad the Wolf, the voice of Chucky, which is really, really good having him in it. And yeah, the cast is good. And yeah, I like it being in space rather than Earth, because like the others have been in Earth. So now it's in space, which is quite good. It's different than the others. And yeah, I think it's quite strong all the way through and good. And it's really enjoyable, actually. You know, I always seem to relax when I'm watching it. I quite enjoy it, and the build up to it. Nothing's rushed. It's all good. The cast is good. And yeah, I think it's a quite good build up and story. And yeah, it all seems to be good in all the places, but I just don't think it's as good as the original. but it's really, really good and strong. And yeah, so it's next. And so obviously we go to the first, which is the best one out of the critters. It's just really, really awesome. Uh, I think maybe a bit too short, to be fair. In all fairness, I think it could have been longer. I think because like when I watch it, I seem to be, oh, it's. I've watched it already. I remember watching it last time, and I think it just went so quick. And I'm thinking to myself, that's it. It's gone. I watched it, and it seems like it's gone quick. And I think to myself, feel like I want to watch it again. 'Cause it seems like it's gone quick. But yeah, that's. But other than that, it's really good. It's still the original, which is best. I don't think any others are better. The critters look really strong and scary and tough. It generally feels like a scary, uh, you know, generally feels like a scary horror film with them. They look strong. That doesn't look like a joke, and yeah, it's really, really good all the way through. Loads of good moments, and I like the story, the build up, and it's all just good. It's just all good stuff, and I think yeah, just the fact that probably could have been 5 or 10 minutes longer. To be fair, yeah, too short is its only thing for me. It's just over too quick. But it's just yeah, it's just really good. It's the classic critters that everyone knows really, and yeah, it's just enjoyable, but doesn't last. So obviously worth maybe watching a couple of times. Yeah, but it's still pretty strong, and it still holds up as being one of the best horror films. So that's pretty much the ranking, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. So guys, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye for now. Take care.